Hello, rock and roll community, and welcome to another Tuesday Tools as we discuss more common classroom music materials. Today, we are talking about unpitched percussion. So, a percussion instrument is an instrument that you can hit, scrape, strike, or shake to make sound. When we talk about unpitched percussion, we refer to percussion instruments that don't play a discernible note or pitch. A percussion instrument that does play notes, like a glockenspiel or xylophone, is a pitched percussion instrument, but we'll talk a little bit more about that next week. So unpitched percussion instruments allow learners of all ages to play and jump right into making music. Even our youngest infants can enjoy shaking, banging, and tapping along to music with instant results. Using these instruments helps young children learn and embody foundational musical skills like steady beat, ensemble awareness, tempo, dynamic, and musical inhibition, which is basically being able to play and stop and play and stop. So the first instrument is your body. Our bodies are the first instruments we play. We can use our hands to clap, snap, tap, and rub together. We can use our feet to stomp a beat into the ground, or use your tongue to click, or lips to pop. When a musical moment arises organically with your children, engage your body even if you don't have any instruments on you. You can experiment with transferring the beat to different body parts and play with different sounds. Shakers. Often the very first physical instruments we hand to infant children. Shakers engage the hands and arms and generate a soft, diffused sound that doesn't overwhelm when played in large groups. These are a great all-purpose instrument for young children to play. Next, we'll talk about drums. Big or small, loud or soft, drums give children a way to work with rhythm, pulse, and beat with direct physical contact. Unlike shakers, which diffuse sound, drums require a one-to-one clear strike to make sound. And as you experiment with volume, you can check in on how else to make sound on this drum. You can scratch it gently, you could tap it, or you could even wipe it. So experiment with lots of different sounds. Next, we'll talk about claves. So claves are two wooden sticks. There's my drum. Two wooden sticks that you can hit together. These are great for rhythm echo games and for practicing rhythm patterns while moving through space. When you're working with young children, I prefer shorter sticks. These are about 8 inches long so that children have better control. Next, we'll talk about chimes and triangles. These instruments produce a pleasant ringing sound, sometimes used for meditative purposes. Their loud but gentle resonance is a great way to change the sonic texture of your space, get children's attention, and keep a beat for minor and modal melodies. Next, we'll talk about found objects. Bottles, cans, pots, pans, dry rice, beans. If you can shake it or strike it to make a sound, it's an instrument. These found object instruments make great projects for young children as they explore the sounds of the world around them. And last, we're going to talk about some special sound. So some unpitched percussion instruments make unusual or special sounds and sound effects. Ratchets, slapsticks, ocean drums, rain sticks, spring drums. This is a spring drum. Whoa, the list goes on and on. You can use these special instruments as exploratory sensory works in your classroom. Or you could even add them as a special way to include some Foley sound effects during your storytelling circle. It's really cool to have an ensemble of special instruments that make special noises. So that's a little bit of information about unpitched percussion instruments. I hope this inspires you to check out what you have around, if there are instruments in storage that you want to take out, and find ways that you can keep incorporating sound into the classroom in unusual and imaginative ways. So until I see you next week, have a lovely Tuesday, and I'll see you for the next Tuesday Tools. Goodbye.